and very much needed in today's time. Yeah. No problem. And very much needed in today's your video. Great. Because what happens, our life is such that we are busy with the patient, and when doctor is with the patient, sometimes he is happy and calm, and when patient are not there, the position is like he is a fish who has come out of the water. Okay, fish out of the water. So we are in a dicey situation. Okay, there are tensions when there is no patient, and there are more tension when patients are there, but if they are not satisfied or we are not satisfied from our practice. I know. How many years you have practiced, Dr. Gajanan?
Sir, I passed. I have completed pediatrics 2013.
2013. Quite senior. You are attached to any hospital also?
सर मैं मतलब दिल्ली में था सर 3 साल CNBC चाचा नेहरू बाल चिकित्सालय.
ओके ओके.
उसके बाद में फिर मोस्टली गवर्नमेंट जॉब ही था, लेकिन अभी प्राइवेट प्रैक्टिस 5 ईयर से भी गवर्नमेंट मतलब प्राइवेट में हूँ मैं एज ए इंटेंसिविस्ट.
You are born in Nagpur?
No sir, born in Balaghat, MP.
अच्छा. Oh, MP नागपुर नजदीक ही है. No. Yeah. Very much near. People. One of my student, he is in Wardha. Yeah, he says the people are coming to more practice from MP than what is from Wardha, RV area.
Yes.
Varud.
Yeah, yes sir. Varud bhi hai.
Yes, he says more patients are coming from MP.
Yes.
Right. Dr. Sanjay is also coming. Dr. Akriti, you can start your video. Yes. Great. Now see, today what we are going to discuss now, rather than discussion, remember we are meeting here every evening at 9:30 p.m. and the sessions are called as Daily Happy Practice live sessions on Zoom, and they are streamed in the YouTube also. And in this, we interact. See, we always tell patient that what problem you are having, tell us, then the load will decrease. See, as a doctor, we never tell our problem to anyone. So what happens now? It keeps on piling up. All our worries keep on piling up. And we go to any conference, we go to any meetings, that time what happens, we meet similar people like us. You are saying that practice is not growing. He also says practice is not growing. He says patients are nowadays don't respect doctors. You say yes, right. So you come across and you meet all people who are having same problem. So you feel that comfort level. Yes. What is the comfort level? I am not only one who is suffering from problem. All others are also suffering. That is the comfort. Okay. This is the false comfort zone. I will tell you one example. This had happened with me in my first MBBS physiology Viva. First MBBS physiology Viva, terminal, 6 months. It was terrible. It was so terrible that my example was given by that Viva taking exam webinar to next student. Okay, let's see what he was saying. It was so terrible. I just didn't know what happened. Now when I came out, I told, कि ऐसा ऐसा हो गया. He said, no problem, हमारा भी ऐसा है, हमारा भी ऐसा. And then I felt nice. कि बाकी लोगों का भी अच्छा नहीं गया है कुछ. So the examiner was bad. But that feeling was so temporary. See, the result outcome, what must have been the outcome. Okay. But that is not acceptable, no? That is not acceptable. we like the company of people who tell us, yes, you are good, you are nice. Anybody who contradicts our own, our emotions, our feelings, then we don't like that person. But in this session, we try to come out of this. Now I will ask you one thing. All of you, anybody there who doesn't want to increase his practice, raise your hand. Anybody who doesn't want to increase his practice? No one. Everybody wants to increase? Raise your hands. Yes? Great. Everybody wants to increase. Now I will ask you, I will give you three alternatives. Number one, you are going to increase your practice. So it's a road. Okay, it's a road to success, right? So out of three choices, which one you want to take? You want to go by rickshaw, road to success by rickshaw, or you want to go by train, or you want to take flight, Zoom. What do you want? Tell me.
Flight.
Flight. Dr. Gajanan, what do you want?
Yes, sir. Flight is, sir.
Flight. Okay. Now I will tell you, everybody is agreeing about the taking flight. That is the road to success. Okay. Now, whenever you travel by rickshaw or by road or by train, you are taking luggage with you, right? You are taking luggage with you. Okay. Now, anybody asks you, how much kilo are you carrying? Rickshaw wala, taxi wala, does he ask you, kitna kilo hai isme? Does he ask? No. If you are traveling by train, do they ask how much kilo you are carrying? No. But when you are traveling by flight, first thing they do before giving you the boarding pass, vajan karo. How much load are you carrying? Get it weighed. Not more than 20 kg. Alar 22 kg they are not allowing.
Sir, up to 15 कर दिया.
अच्छा, up to 15 कर दिया. Oh my God.
Sir, latest is 15.
15. Is it because of COVID? Now the number of passengers are less, so they should increase, no? One of my relative, he had so much problem while going to US. He had to make a lot of arrangements, and luckily we were standing outside, so he could give us some luggage. Otherwise, what to do? So now all of you have agreed. Now don't go back on your statement that you want to have success route to by flight. आपका practice कैसा जाना चाहिए? ऐसा जाना चाहिए. Now I will ask you, how much load are you carrying in your mind about the worries and about the tension?
Sir, load तो होता ही है. It is there.
It is होता है मतलब किधर लिखा है ऐसा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में कि प्रैक्टिस बढ़ाने का है तो यू हैव टू टेक द टेंशन, यू हैव टू टेक द लोड. हिपोक्रेटिक ओथ में ऐसा लिखा है?
नहीं सर.
नहीं लिखा है. फिर बट सी दिस इज व्हाट आई एम डूइंग. I am not giving you any kind of gyan or advice. This talk, Dr. Rajanan, you are coming here for first time, and I will give you written guarantee. If you are attending today, from tomorrow you will be coming every 9:30. You will see to it that you come here. Except Sunday, we are here. See, yes. I am just tuning you. I am not changing you. क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? आपका हाथ एक ऐसा ले लो और उसको ट्यून कर दो. I am just tuning you. Okay. I am looking at you as a FM radio, and I want you to be happy. Happy Doctor Foundation has got only one aim. Number one, to make every doctor happy and to make his patients also happy, so that the whole community will be filled with happy doctor and happy patient. Now, the basic foremost requirement of anything is the treating doctor should be happy. Otherwise, how can you make others happy? आप खुद टेंशन में हो तो आप दूसरे का टेंशन क्या तुम करोगे? It is like a doctor who is smoking and telling patient, don't smoke. Huh?
Not to.
When doctor looks at you now, his 50% illness should go. Patient should be confident. Yes, this doctor can treat me. That much confidence patient should have. Especially in pediatrics, pediatric practice, general practice, the patient sometimes they are in so much agony, and we know that we can treat. It is not, it is just febrile convulsion. That is our diagnosis by history, by looking. But the relatives are so much anxious. So by the doctor, how the doctor comforts that patient with confidence, right? Don't worry, this is febrile conversion, it will go. Now over here, you can palpate the feeling, your own self-confidence that you can treat it. That confidence you have transferred to your patient and relative. Now I will give you another example. There is convulsion. The pediatric patient, there is convulsion. You don't know whether it is tetany or tetanus, and then you are, wondering कि क्या हो सकता है, क्या हो सकता है. Now that worrying face is taken up by the relative, and then the relative said, अरे डॉक्टर आपको मालूम पड़ रहा है ना, because they are worried कि if doctor is tense, then there is some more seriousness. That's how your feeling and your thoughts are transferred there. See, you cannot tell anybody to become joyful in a crying. Okay, you are crying and you are telling others to become happy. That is not possible. And that's why my first step is doctor should be happy. Unless you are happy, you cannot. You have to be successful. Then only you can transfer your success to others. When I am happy and I am successful, I can transfer my success to you. Take that example. Now about the worrying part. So you have agreed that you have to leave your worries. These worries are called as your baggage. And this baggage comes by your, who is responsible now? Now, can you tell me your, just we will take one example, Dr. One biggest worry, can you tell? That is maximum weighing on your shoulder, on your head. One big. I know there will be many. And I can remove that in just 5 minutes, guaranteed. But now just we'll concentrate on one. Just take up one. What is say today's tension or worry?
जैसे सर पेशेंट कम है.
That is the most problem. Patient come hai. Practice not growing. Footfall is reducing. Okay. Now patients come hai. Now I want you to think, who is responsible for that? Who is responsible for less number of patients coming to you? Who is responsible?
We
हाँ?
मतलब रिस्पॉन्सिबल के सर हम खुद ही हैं, मतलब प्रमोशन यानी क्या है.
हाँ, so what you are saying is कि you are not promoting yourself, right? And
Yes,
that's
sir.
why the patients are less. Okay, so what you are blaming? You are blaming the push techniques. You are blaming the, say, promotional techniques, because you are not using particular promotional technique which you think has been used by other doctors, and that's why they are getting patient. And you are not using those tactics, and that's why you have got less practice. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, indirectly, what you are saying that others are using those techniques and I am not using, so they are having better practice and I am not having better practice because I am not using those techniques. Okay. Now here, remember, first thing is, when you are saying that we are not using those kind of promotional technique. Remember, those promotional technique are called as push technique. Push technique are only 50% necessary. The first 50% is the pull technique. Okay, since you are running for first time, you may not know what is this push technique, pull technique, but the pull technique
Yes.
are very important. Pull technique may what you are see, there is a weight lifter and he is lifting heavy weight. Okay.
Yes.
Now, have you ever seen a weightlifter? Today is Tuesday. He is sleeping, and tomorrow, Wednesday morning, he goes in the gymnasium and starts lifting 10 tons of weight. Have you ever seen like that? No. He practices, he builds himself, isn't it? How
Yes.
he builds, if you see those martial arts, how they are breaking all those, nowadays even school children, they go to martial arts and karate and chops. The first thing these people, martial art learners are taught is breathing technique. How to remain calm, how to relax your body. See anybody, ask anybody. और पहले दिन में उसको they are not giving a brick और बोलते हैं कि कटिंग करो. No. First they work on themselves. That is called as when you are working on yourself, you are making yourself fit. Why government has stopped marriages below 18 years? Because the patient or the individual, the lady is not ready to bear the fruit. Even in agriculture, if you see, if the कलिंगड़ का झाड़ है और उसको कलिंगड़ आना शुरू हो गया, पपई आना शुरू, तो farmer what does he do? He cuts it. He doesn't allow fruit to come prematurely. We have not prepared ourselves at all. And the day we get medical certificate, you have passed so and so degree, second day onwards we start practicing. And then we wonder why this is happening to me. And then we start worrying. And then we think worrying is a natural phenomena. He is also worrying, she is also worrying, everybody is worrying. Everybody is saying there is less practice. Okay, this time there are no mosquitoes, no dengue. So there are no fever patients. Okay, so no problem. So blame it on Rio. We want somebody or something on which we can blame, pass the blame, it is called as. But we never look inside. So today I'm going to give you a step-by-step formula. How many of you are ready to learn this formula and implement it from tomorrow? Ready? Yes. Great. Now see, whenever you have, right now you have said one worry, but the incubation period of that particular name of that worry problem, incubation period means the time when I asked you the question and you came out. That means there were more than 10 worries, and then you decided, yes, this I should tell, this I should tell, this I should tell. And then you finalize on one particular aspect, which is bothering you the most. And then you came out with it. So there are many worries. So now the formula number 1, step. Okay, what is the step? First step is accept. Accept that the worry exists. Accept that the problems exist. Accept that there is load on your head, there is load on your shoulder. Accept. What you have to accept? There are many people who deny. It's really good thing. I must say congratulations that you accepted and you came out with it. There are many people, they say, no, there is no problem. Many times it happens in the conference. I go, kaisa chalu hai? No, first class. And the same fellow, I should not say this, but the same fellow, he just, after 2 days, he suicided. We never come out of any kind of problem. Fourth day, there was a news on television and WhatsApp and everywhere that that fellow he just jumped in his society doctor consultant. This is because when you don't accept, once you accept it, that is the first positive step you are taking. So now I am going to give you the full outline how you should go about it. The first thing is you accept it. After accepting, write it down. Write all your worries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100, 2000, 1 lakh list in one paper. Okay. Now, what do you think will be the third step? वो पेपर के साथ में क्या करना है? What do you think you should do with that paper? Guess it and tell me. See, these things are not given in the books. You will never find it. You search internet. You will find so many self-appointed gurus who will guide you. दोस्तों आज अपने को ये करने का है और आज हम लोग ये देखते हैं कि वरी जो है ना वो 2 सेकंड में कैसे फेंक देने का एंड हाउ टू लिव द हैप्पी लाइफ. ऐसे आपको काफी सारे वीडियो मिलेंगे, रील्स भी मिलेंगे, बट उसमें से आउटपुट कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. Here what you are going to witness is the pure results. Okay. Now, what do you think should be done with that paper? What is your idea? Yes, Dr. Akriti, you can unmute. I have told you to write all your worries on one paper. Now,
So my
yes. What is your idea now? Next step will be.
So next step should be to find a solution to the problems. First, we have accepted that this problem is there. Then we will map out how to rectify it. What could be the solution of the problem?
Okay. If you could have done that, you wouldn't have written that thing on paper.
So
If you could have found the solution, then you would have already implemented.
yes, then so we can think like help. किसकी help लेना है to find like what हमारे आसपास ऐसे कौन लोग हैं जो हमारी problem हम जिनसे discuss कर सके और हमें solution मिल सके.
Okay, if somebody gives you the solution, that solution, it is like a medicine. For 5 days it will last. For 10 days it will last. For 90 days it will last. बाद में वापस will be back to square one. Never depend on external solutions. Never depend on external solutions. Whatever I am going to tell you is not external solution. I am going to inject this solution into your mind, that your mind will become strong and you yourself will become your own doctor throughout your future life. So listen to this till end very carefully. Now you have come to a stage when you have written all your worries on paper. Many people will tell you कि अभी वो पेपर को कचरे में फेंक दो, your worries have gone. फाड़ के फेंक दो, जला दो, पानी में डाल दो. नहीं, वो वहीं पे वही रहेगा. वो पेपर जो है, सपोज आपने वो पेपर पे आपके वरीज वगैरह लिख दिया 1 2 3 4, दूसरे पेज पे भी लिख दिया, then now is the most important step. And listen to it. Take that paper, whatever number of worries you have written, thank, say thank you each and every worry. Say thanks to each and every worry. I will, let me tell you, after some time we will stop this live YouTube, and then I will be doing 1-to-1 and I will explain you how you can do it, and I will get it done by you, because I don't want you to be dependent on me also. I want to be your own doctor. So now I am explaining you, but the advantage of coming on this platform is after the end of this broadcast, see here, I will be just switching off the YouTube and the recording also, and then I will be practicing along with you, and you will practice along with me. Right, everybody? Yes? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now that particular paper, you thank each and every worry. Suppose you are saying that the practice is decreasing, then you must thank that worry. You have accepted that, so you have accepted that the practice is decreasing, number one. Number two, say that I am responsible for decrease in my practice. I am responsible for decrease in my practice. Later on, third statement will be you thank that worry, you thank your practice for reducing. I will tell you why you should say that. Unless and until you thank the worry, because worry is giving you opportunity to improve. If there was no patient, आप खुशी खुशी उठते थे, खुशी खुशी you would have gone to your clinic, you would have sat and you would have seen 10 patients, 100 patients as you were seeing daily, and you would have come back. You would have never done anything to get 200 patients because you are happily satisfied. You would have never upgraded yourself. You would have never compounded your success. You would have been happy. And you would have lived a life in a glass house, thinking that, yes, I have got good practice. But this is the
Message here from Queen.
this is an indication from the universe that Jago, do something. Dr. Gajanan, do something. Your practice is reducing. And that's why you should thank this opportunity. I'll be giving you, I'll be reciting everything along with you, you will recite with me. That is one. Next, you have to, after thanking that, you have to see to it that now you go in positive. Your worry is definitely negative. Many people, it is very, easy that and happy to hear that somebody telling ki don't worry. Then we also tell patient don't worry, everything will be all right. हम लोग को भी ऐसा लगता है, okay, yes, just don't worry, nothing will happen, everything is all right, all is well. But that is like running away from the worry. So face it, accept it, and say thank you to the worry. Then say, sorry that I didn't take care of you. Why that worry has come? Because you have not taken care. If your practice is low, then you should be sorry to your practice, because somewhere you are falling short of taking care of your practice. Simple सी बात है ना. So you say sorry to your practice. You say sorry to your practice that my practice is not growing. I am sorry. And next comes the next step that will switch off all your emotions, and it will go in the positive side. Okay. So moment you go in the positive affirmation, those are called as positive affirmations. So when you go in the positive affirmation side, then you yourself will feel that difference in your thoughts and in your feelings. Right? That is the power. That is the power of your own mind. And that is the power which is going to last with you throughout your life. It is not that you are following anybody's advice, you are reading book and you are then doing the steps. It is not some prescription which is to be taken for 90 days or for 10 days or for 5 days. No. right? So what we will do now, we will practice this technique live. Okay. So what I will do now, I will stop the live recording on the YouTube and Zoom recording so that we are comfortable in solving and going ahead with our practice. Right? Everybody comfortable?